This is an introduction to the Blackboard site for COM 321 Web and Social Media Analytics. I just want to walk you through how the actual Blackboard site is set up so that you hopefully will have an easier time finding things as you get started. So the first thing is obviously home will bring you to this page. Your home page is going to be set up a little bit different than mine. But my recommendations are that you include something like the to-do as well as your grades. So that's just my suggestions. I should also send the announcements. I do use Blackboard heavily to communicate with you, and we'll send a copy to the email that I have on file for you. The next tab is the syllabus and textbooks. You can see that I do have 2 recommended textbooks, but both of them can be found free. And so you might want to take a look at that. There is no need to buy a textbook. I just heavily use both of these. It might be useful for those of you who are more visual learners to have a copy, but neither of these is needed. I will also upload the syllabus under this tab once I'm done with it. My grades is the tab that you can access to show your grades. When I click on it, I don't have grades, but you will. So this is where you can keep a running record of the grades for the course. My instructor gives you information about how to contact me. You can use my Gmail account, my cell phone number. I'll also put my Mercyhurst account here for you. I do not have office hours. I am not located on campus. I am an adjunct for this course, but I'm happy to meet virtually via FaceTime or Google Hangouts, and of course you can call or text. To get started, just in case you completely forget everything that I say or choose not to watch this video, you can click to get started to remind you where to start. So what we're going to do is it just says click on week 1, follow the instructions, and it gives you my contact information as well. So we're going to go ahead and click on week 1, listen to our own advice. This is how your every week is going to be set up, and I'm hoping to plow through a lot of the weeks to allow you to get ahead if you would like. Each week we'll have 2 main tabs. The introduction tab here for this week, it will say the week number, and then the title of the week will give you an overview of what the week entails, including what the topic is, the objectives, readings and videos, and what's actually due. Below that is a folder called What's Due This Week. We're going to start here actually. When you click on this, it will have links to the assignments, and this is where you're going to turn in the assignments. So if there are other things, so if we go back, there are things that say like email me the email that you're going to use for your analytics.google.com for this course. You can just send that to me via email. I guess I can put a link in there in case you forget to do it, but make sure that you're checking these off and ensuring that you actually do everything that's on this list. Going back up here to week 1 introduction, this link is going to be the link that you get the course content in. And so little teacher here, always remember that that person includes all of the stuff that you need. So we're going to go ahead and click on week 1. Once you get into week 1, and this, again, I'm recording this video without the class actually being fully built out yet, but you'll see a menu regardless of the week. And this menu allows you to go through the different chunks of the course one by one. Once you start, you'll notice that, and unfortunately for me, let's see if I can drag this over. There we go. You'll notice that there is a page 1 of 6, and that should correspond with the number of documents here. What you can do is once you read through this, fascinating, absolutely, you can click on this button here, and it will automatically go to the next section, and so on and so forth. If there is a post or a link to an external website outside of Blackboard, which is the case of the 4th one, it will automatically open that link for you. You can read it or watch the video, but you'll notice that the tab here is still open, so you can click back. If you wanted to go back, I don't remember what she said in the introduction, you can simply click on the menu tab and watch the video. So as we get into the actual content of the course, what you'll notice is that these menus will include a number of different videos that will allow you very easily to watch the information in short chunks. Like you can see here, introduction is 3 minutes and 55 seconds. I'm going to try very hard to keep most of the videos under 10 minutes so that you can consume it in a more palatable way. And so then after you get through, if you just click through here, oops, once you watch that, 4, 5, it's going to jump me again, and actually play it. Whoops, there we go. And 6. And so once you're done with it, you'll see that the last item is selected, and then you can move on to do whatever you need to do. Once you've completed the content, the most logical thing to do next would be to do the assignments, because usually the assignments are directly correlated to the information provided in the table of contents. So we would go back, and again, there's what's due this week, and you can click on that and go through the assignments. Okay, so the other thing I want to point out here are the activities, tests, and exams in the discussion board. This is where you're going to find anything that you need to upload, any main documents in terms of any tests that you need to take. I will also provide links to them under the What's Due tab, and potentially under the week tab here, the course content tab. But in case you can't find something, when you click on the activities, tests, and exams, and then click on the What's Due, you'll see that the information is provided here as well. And so that way you have multiple ways of actually accessing the information. The discussion board tab, there's a whole video on discussion board and how to use it, so I'm not going to get into that. The discussion board tab is something that you're going to do every week for the next 16 weeks, so become familiar with it. I just want, once again, even though there's a whole video on it, want to point out that this is where you click to actually access the content, and you create threads. If you need to contact me, there's a button to do that. And then going further just gives you some other resources that you might find interesting as you prepare for your Google Analytics IQ exam. Under Help, these are external tutorials if you run into Blackboard issues, some other tools that you might find useful, and just a general site help button. Okay, I hope you find that information useful. If you have any questions about accessing content, of course, please feel free to reach out to me via email or give me a call or text.